Hello, everyone. Who else do we have out there on the line? This is Mr. T. We're going to get started here in about 30 seconds. Who's on the line?
This is Delmar Brown from Dayton, Ohio.
All right, Dayton, Ohio. Welcome to the call, sir.
Ready?
Who else do we have?
Peggy from Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, Peggy from Dayton, Ohio. I think Dayton, Ohio is going to take over the call tonight. All right. Who else do we have out there?
Brian from Columbus.
All right, Brian from Columbus. Welcome to the call. Who else do we have out there?
You have Minister Anderson from Shreveport, Louisiana.
All right, Louisiana is in the house. All right, I'll give it another 10 more seconds. Who else do we have out there on the line?
I am Wafer from Washington, D.C.
All right. We got D.C. rep. All right. Folks, what I'm going to do for the sake of a lot of people dialing in, let me go ahead and mute the lines and get this show on the road.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Calling in from Denver, Colorado. I want to welcome you all to the Show Me the Money call on this beautiful Tuesday evening. I want to welcome all of our brand new guests. I want you to pull out your pens, your pencils, and a piece of paper and get your popcorn ready because you are here for a treat. I'm telling you, we got some amazing excitement on the line. An update from our Super Saturday in Indianapolis this past Saturday. So definitely got some excitement there and got some upcoming announcements. Some of our team players are just doing it big, and you're getting ready to hear about it tonight. But what I want to do real quick is just, do a quick little business overview and then get right into our testimonies. All of you brand new people on the line, just so you know, 10 is not some, brand new company. 10 is a part of an 11-year-old entity called Team Effort International, 12-year-old entity called Team Effort International. And our sister division, My Video Talk, has actually been in existence 10 years and counting. We have close to 500,000 representatives in that division in over 70 countries, close to 20 millionaires. And folks, we are debt free and never miss a check. Great rating with the Better Business Bureau, folks. Pretty much spotless. And a lot, if not all of that credit goes to our amazing owners, Mel and Amy Gill. And then on February of this year, we decided to launch this new division called 10 with 5 amazing sprays. And I'm going to go over those sprays here real quickly. The first one I always like to start out with is our D-Power. It's our sunshine in the bottle. As you know, over 90% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. This product has helped people with diabetes, asthma, sarcoidosis, high blood pressure. Then we have our B-Boost. It contains our vitamin B12. It's helped people with depression, vision problems, low calcium, chronic joint pains, low energy. I tell you, this is a spray that has 62-year-old grandmas doing 200 push-ups a day, the B-Boost. So if you need any help there in the energy department, definitely make sure you boost up. Then we have our Super 10. It contains 10 of the top superfoods: aloe vera, maki berry, goji berry, acai berry. Helps with the immune system, helps with inflammation, and it helps with allergies. We got so many testimonials surrounding allergies. Simply amazing. Definitely make sure you're on that Super 10 if you're dealing with allergy issues. Then we have our Slim by 10, folks. We got people just, pounds just melting off of them. We have stories from 10 pounds in 2 weeks to 75 pounds in 3 months. And the reason being it contains 5 of the top all-natural weight loss ingredients: a green tea coffee extract, African mango, and the ingredient that most of you have heard about, and that's Garcinia cambogia, folks. We have that in our Slim by 10. And our 5th spray to round it all up is our Cell Energy. It's the world's first cellular energy spray. Has glutathione, resveratrol, natural caffeine, and alpha lipoic acid. For those of you that work out, This spray will actually help your recovery time by around 40%, helps prevent aging, helps with heart issues, and if you need an energy boost, just spray the Cell Energy and it's game over. Again, I do want to make this disclaimer. None of these sprays am I saying, prevents or cures cancer or any kind of issue. We're just simply sharing with you tonight on this call what these sprays have done for some of our members. So, again, our 5 amazing sprays simply changing lives, and you're going to hear some testimonies here tonight. Now, the compensation plan. How do you get paid with 10? Well, ironically enough, there's 10 different ways to get paid with 10. I'm not going to go over all of them, just going to highlight a few of them just so you get a flavor of what's happening here. The first way to get paid with 10 is our retail portion of our compensation plan. And, folks, we have people, no experience in network marketing, earning anywhere from $300 to $500 in their first day or two in this business. And we have people earning close to $10,000 a month. How? Just retailing our sprays. You can get them as low as $13, $14 with shipping, handling, and tax, depending on how much you purchase and what auto ship you're on. And we have people retailing these sprays for $30, $40, and then with our Cell Energy, $50 all day long, folks. I tell you, I know many of you, and I've shared this on the call, we cannot keep these sprays in stock. And, I've been in this industry for over 15 years, and specifically in nutrition for over 10. And I can tell you without question, and I'm in my office right now, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 different products still in the box in my office. I cannot keep my sprays in stock for anything. And I got people in my downline called Mr. T. Can you overnight this for me till my sprays get in? And, we have people when they purchase their diamond pack, before their diamond pack even shows up at their doorstep, it's already sold. I've never had that problem, which is a great problem to have in any of the other nutritional companies that I've worked. And I tell you, that's simply phenomenal. So the retail portion, you can make a lot of money with that. We have our fast start bonuses. You can make up to $50 for everyone that comes in that you personally sponsor at the diamond pack level. There's team builder bonuses. Once you sponsor 2 people, 1 on your left and 1 on your right, you then qualify to earn a $25 coded bonus down to infinity. There's executive leadership bonuses. As a matter of fact, we have this awesome promotion going on now. For those of you who don't know, so long as you bring in 2 people in your team builder and you help them get their 2, which makes you an executive, you qualify for a free iPad. So there'll be a corporate email coming out probably here in the next day or 2 explaining that in detail. So definitely be paying close attention to that. Free iPad for becoming an executive. Then we have our weekly team commissions, folks. I tell you, this is a fun part of our comp plan. Again, I get calls, Mr. T, I just had $300, show up through Paylocious. Where did that come from? I just had $150. I just had $1,000. Folks, that comes from people coming in your organization who you don't even know at the diamond pack or at the basic pack level. Folks, once people start coming in, and for example, once you have 4 diamond packs on one side and 2 on the other side, you qualify for a $150 weekly team commission bonus. And it just adds up for every 4 and 2 combination down to infinity. And the cutoff is every Wednesday night at 12 o'clock Eastern time. And, once that stops, then you can start a whole nother week. And another beautiful thing that I have to just pause right here and point out is that none of this volume, so long as you have 1 active person on your right and 1 on the left, none of this volume ever flushes. Folks, a lot of companies, they have all these gimmies and gotchas and gimmicks and all these kind of things to kind of take the money away from you. Mel and Amy are like, look, if you earn that money, it's just going to sit there and wait on you to catch up with it. So that's a beautiful part of our compensation plan. You can actually earn up to $5,000 per day, up to $35,000 per week just with that part of our compensation plan. And, folks, we got people just blowing it out already. in this division in other countries such as Dubai, etc. And then with our sister division, my Video Talk, my goodness, like I said, we have close to 20 millionaires. So they're blowing out this part of the compensation plan. And then the ultimate part of our comp plan, which is what we all build towards, is a monthly residual. And you can earn up to $150,000 a month with that part of our comp plan. The last exciting part of our comp plan that I like to touch on, besides all the executive leadership bonuses and free trips and all that money just everywhere, is our car bonus. Folks, we have the easiest, simplest car qualifying program in the industry. Put it down, mark it, book it. I'm telling you, folks, all you need, just to make it real simple for you, and you can go to the website, everything's there in detail. All you need is 75 people on your team, whether you sponsor them or not. 25 people in one leg, 50 in another leg. And all of them have to be on the Diamond Pack Auto Ship for $119. And folks, if you have 75 people on your team, again, you only need a sponsor too, but, we have leaders on the phone who get it. They're not going to stop with 2. They're going to go to, sign up 5, 10, 20 people. Anyways, 25 people on one leg, 50 people on the other leg. On the Diamond Pack Auto Ship, you qualify for a $600 payment for Mercedes, BMW, or Tesla of your choice. Folks, I'm telling you, we got people who are just determined to qualify and pick up their key at our convention in March, and I can't wait. I just got another text from another gentleman. You're going to hear from him later, and that's Pastor Dale. But what I want to do now is turn it over to one of our rising leaders out of Detroit. I tell you, I love talking to Miss Marvy Wright. Every time I talk to her, she's like, Mr. T, guess what just happened? Let me share this testimony with you. We are doing it big, and I'm not going to steal any of your thunder, Marvy, but go ahead and share with us what's happening in Detroit.
Well, thank you, Mr. T, and I'm always excited for this opportunity to share with you about 10 spray vitamins. What an amazing product. I do have my own personal testimony. I was struggling with my joints, had been sent to all kinds of medical specialists, arthritis, x-rays. They were examining my veins, couldn't figure out what was going on, never did diagnose me with anything, but I was struggling with going up and down the steps. And after only 3 days on my B spray and my Slim, that's all I was on. I was running up and down the steps. So I immediately called the distributor, Deborah, and told her I need all of these sprays. After being on all the sprays, I personally noticed more energy. My mood was changing. A lot of times we say we're under a lot of stress and we're not happy and things are going on in our life, and we don't realize we're not happy because we have a vitamin deficiency. And immediately when I started a regular regimen of vitamins, my mood changed, and I would wake up in the morning just energetic, and my mood was happy, and I was ready for my day. I also lost weight and inches with the Slim. So I decided personally to come into this business, and I realized right away that you don't have to sell this product. All you have to do is really share this product. And so that's what I began to do. And recently, I've got some incredible testimonies. What I love about coming into this business is when you follow up with people that you expose these sprays to and hear what they say themselves of how their health is giving them about face, and they're having such a miraculous turnaround. I can remember hearing Keisha's testimony on the phone call, and I was reminded of that when I found out a personal friend of mine was in the hospital. He had congestive heart failure, and he's really young. He's in his 40s, and he's in and out of the hospital all the time, and he's got so many different ailments. He's got a stent in his heart and so many different things. And I spoke to him on the phone, and he was barely able to talk to me because he couldn't hardly breathe, and he was traveling, and he wouldn't be able to go like over a week without being admitted to the hospital, and he was traveling and had to go into the hospital out of town. And so I told him, I'm going to send you some sprays. I don't know what they're going to do for you. We don't make any medical claims, but I just want you to try them, and I want you to stay on them. That was the first week of November. I've talked to him today. He has not been in the hospital one day since the first week of November, since he's been on these sprays. He is running around and living his life like a normal person now, and so excited, and was telling me, you didn't put me on the slim, and I want the slim now. And so it's so exciting when you can hear how you're helping people just by exposing them to these sprays. And you don't have to sell it, you just have to share it. I remember one day I was in a restaurant and I took my vitamins out and I just started spraying them one by one, and the lady at the table across from me, she said, excuse me, what is that? What are you doing? And it's just that simple. And, you know, before that lady left her table, she left the table with her own sprays. And, you know, that's just how it works. And it's so awesome. I was watching television the other day, and we listened to these pharmaceutical commercials that are offering medicine for things that are going wrong with us. And, you know, they go over at least 30 side effects. And, you know, when you hear all these side effects for medicine, you got to be crazy to take this medicine after you hear all of the things it could possibly do to you. But here we have these sprays that are all natural, that are vitamins that we can put in our bodies and really see some miraculous changes and positive. I traveled recently for the holiday to Vegas with a group of friends of mine, and we came back, and all of my friends got drastic, extreme colds except for me. And I called them all back, and I said, you're sick, and I'm not, and there's a reason. And I started telling them about these sprays. All of my friends now are on these sprays because they are a believer, because my immune system is a lot stronger in this winter. And so far, I have not experienced any colds or flus. So I'm just excited to share the sprays, and I'm excited about my most recent opportunity that I have. I am going to be starting my own radio show this coming Saturday. It's on Faith Talk 1500. They have an app, and it's online if you want to listen. It's called Total Women. And one of the things that I'm going to be promoting on this show, it's about mind, body, and soul. It's going to be the 10 vitamin sprays. I'm going to tell the world about these sprays, and I'm going to offer them for people to try them and buy them, because I believe if you just not sell but share, it will start to grow and have a tremendous effect on your business. So if you're listening today and you're thinking about coming into the business, or you're thinking about trying these sprays, you owe it to yourself to do that, and you will be amazed at how this is going to take off for you and how it will grow your business. And so not only does it affect your health, but as you heard Mr. T review, it also affects your wealth. So thank you, Mr. T, for this opportunity. I'll stop there because, as you know, we can go on and on about these sprays. But thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, absolutely, Miss Marvy. Thank you, and definitely looking forward to the talk show. Now, again, is it Day Talk 1500 in the Detroit area? Is that what you said?
It's called Faith Talk, and it's 1500 a.m. And if you go on the Android or iPad app, you can download the Faith Talk 1500 app. You can listen to it on your phone or your iPad. On your iPad that you're going to win from Tim.
All right. I like the way you put that in there as well. We'll make sure that everyone gets that out. You know, we'll get that out to everyone to make sure that we support you. So I know you got some big plans there. We talked about it earlier and in the past. So best of luck. You have all the support you need from us. And keep rocking and rolling out there in Detroit. Also, we're talking about potentially doing another Super Saturday in the Detroit area. Got to get with you as well as some of the other leaders like Carolyn Knott and some of the other people out there to get that organized. But keep rocking and rolling up there, Marvy. Good job.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. T.
You're welcome. Next up, want to take it over to Ohio, and that's none other than Miss Denise Moore, one of our leaders out there. She's just ripping it up, hot off the press and fresh off of the Super Saturday in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I hear we're coming to Dayton, Ohio next. But Denise, why don't you come to the line, share your excitement, and I know you have an awesome guest as well to introduce, and he can share his testimony. Over to you, Denise.
Thank you, Mr. T. I tell you, I'm bringing just good, awesome news about the Indianapolis Super Saturday. It was absolutely amazing. Pastor Dale, he brought it. And when I say he brought it, the information that he shared with us was invaluable. I learned so much from Saturday's event on the compensation plan. All this time, Mr. T, I've been getting paid. I didn't even know where the checks were coming from. But now I understand. Now I understand. And I also understand I left some money on the table. So with that information, he showed us how to build our teams and how to help everyone get paid. He left us all with so many nuggets to grow our organizations. I know for sure that at that moment, we were all sitting in millionaire seats. It was just phenomenal. We couldn't get enough of him. The time went so fast. It was just like, no, it's over. I could have sat all day and listened to Pastor Dale, and I think everybody in the room would agree with me. We just came back really ready to blow this business up. And I tell you, I took along about 8 business partners from Dayton and some of the surrounding areas. They are so super excited, and they're just ready to build huge organizations and take over Ohio and the Midwest. So, again, we're just super excited. I can't stress how important it is to go to events. This was our very first event. It was hosted by DJ and Tonda in Indianapolis. Thank you, guys. Vicky Soto, my personal friend and mentor and sponsor, helped put it all together. The event was just a tremendous success. And there was about between 25 and 30 of us in the room. I know in the next 3 to 6 months when we have our next Super Saturday, that number is going to quadruple because of the information that we learned in that session. So I'll tell you, if anyone is on the line and you know that there is an event going on, a 10 training event, or even any 10 events, because the more that you're around it, the more that you learn from it. All I can tell you is to go. Don't even think about it. Go. We have our big event coming up. It's a no-brainer. You have to be there. So, Mr. T, I'm just super, super excited. And I have one of my partners on the line, and he's going to share with you his testimony and update from the event. It is just my pleasure to introduce Dwight Washington. He's one of my very good friends and mentor. I'll tell you the thing about Dwight. You talk about busy. He is super busy. He's a very successful businessman and owns his own law firm. He came into the business about 4 months ago and has been a very valuable partner on the Dayton team by taking responsibility and leadership roles to help grow the Dayton area. He and his wife, Peggy, they are on fire. I tell you, there is just no stopping them. And they're very serious about this business. He has a super testimony that he's going to share with you about the sprays and how they've been a game changer for him. Dwight, are you on the line?
I am on the line, Denise. How are you, Mr. T, and the others that's listening? It's always an honor to share and talk about something that you're passionate about. Interesting, Saturday when we left Indianapolis and coming back home, I was so full of it and full of just kind and wonderful thought and knowledge. Every time you talk or listen, you gain something new. In addition to the products that we talked about and the compensation plan, we also got good nuggets from Pastor Dale about just how to start the network, some entry and early things you should do, and talking to other 10 members was invaluable. Be that as it may, I became involved in this business sometime in August, and I was looking for a product because I had some health issues, no different than probably Marvy and some other of us, and I had prostate cancer. And after going through the operation, it was up to me to find some oxidative product that was cellular-based. And so being somewhat of a person who wanted to do the research, I was introduced to cell energy. And the question I kept asking myself was, how do I know it works? Well, after reading about glutathione and alpha-lipoic acid and resveratrol and the natural caffeine, the question I now ask myself after my most recent checkup, which is basically a clean slate, is am I willing not to stay on the vitamin to see if it doesn't work? I just think the sprays are just wonderful. They're impactful. And my wife and I, we are just blessed to have fallen into a company that has this passionate about making people healthy. So, Denise, it's an honor. And as we continue this trip, I can't wait to March, and we'll all get together and sing one happy song, I'm sure.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Washington. Wow. Folks, as you can tell, Ohio is simply on fire, and we're definitely looking forward to hearing even more things, great things from that area of the country. And let me just do a quick mic check since Pastor Dale played such an integral part. Pastor Dale, are you on the line?
I'm here, Mr. T. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Folks, one of our great leaders here in 10, just doing a great job. You know, what more can I say? Dr. Dale, looks like you turned the party out on Saturday. Why don't you come to the line and share some of your excitement?
Well, let me tell you, it was an amazing event that they pulled off there. DJ McCord and Tom did a great job in hosting that event. Event that was centrally located, where we had people coming down from Chicago, from Ohio, from Kentucky, and of course those who were in Indianapolis. It just had a great camaraderie and a great event itself. And when you think about leaders that you have on the line tonight, Peggy and Dwight, I got a chance to meet them. Extraordinary people, great focus. They're going to do great in this business. And leading the pack, you have somebody like a Denise Moore, you know, who is just very accomplished in the professional realm. And now, here in network marketing, she's really setting the bar and saying, guys, we're getting ready to take over the Midwest. We're getting ready to take over Ohio and the surrounding areas. And I think she can do it, man. I mean, she has some solid people in Cincinnati and Dayton, Ohio, that can get this thing done. And so it was my pleasure coming, you know, at the beckon of their leader, Vicky Soto, you know, saying, hey, let's do this meeting. I had been pushing Vicky for about 4 or 5 months. And I said, hey, I want to come. Give me a date. Give me a date. And I don't think she really thought I was serious, you know. She's like, really? You really will come? And I was like, yeah, I'll come. Give me a date. And they finally came up with a date, and it was kind of challenging logistically for me. I had to fly right in and turn around and fly right out. But I wanted to spend enough time with people to take pictures and get a chance to talk to me. But I tell you, I left that meeting really fired up about what's going to take place in those regions down there, because they have great leaders down there that want to take this thing to a whole other level. There's going to be a lot of testimonies coming out of this region here of people who are using the product, and the product is changing their lives, like Dwight. But not only that, you're going to have a huge increase in people that are making money big time in this business, because I really believe that we've set some things in place on a foundation for them to grow and grow really, really fast. So I'm looking to come back, whether it's Indianapolis or Ohio. Listen, let's gather some people. Let's do this every 60 days. I'm committed if you're committed. Thanks a lot, Mr. T.
Wow. Dr. Dale, thank you so much, folks. Like I said, appreciate everything you're doing out there. And what I want to do real quick, just to close out the call, I'm going to bring on another good friend of mine, Dr. Reginald Brazel. He's built huge organizations in the past. Also respect his leadership and what he's bringing to the table. And Doc, why don't you take a few minutes here and just share what's on your heart tonight?
Great. Thank you very much. I tell you what, I don't know what to add to all of I've heard so far, but, you know, I tell you, it's awesome. You can hear me okay, Mr. T?
Yes, we can.
Okay, great. I'll tell you, it's so exciting to see all types of people coming together from all types of parts of the world and the country, as well as outside the country, getting involved with these sprays. I mean, from professionals to blue-collar workers to just, average people. And it's very, that tells you that we're in the right place at the right time. And that just brings me back up to the subject of timing. A lot of people are not aware that timing with this program, this company, these products, it's just keeps bringing me back to, when the time when in 1908, when Henry Ford, he launched the Model T, which was $1 trillion automobile industry. And then in 1981, IBM PC launched the $1 trillion personal computer industry, which grows so fast that PC sales surpassed U.S. auto sales in only 10 years. Now, what do you think the $1 trillion industry of the 21st century is? You may have guessed it. If you're on this line, you probably already know, if you're looking at this business. Guess what it is? Health and wellness. Paul Zahner, if you Google him, The Wellness Resolution. He's a best-selling author, world-renowned economist, talks about this industry and what's getting ready to happen. It's a paradigm shift from the pills, the lotions, the potions, and all the other things that are out there on the market to the sprays, the vitamin sprays. And I mean, with that 98% absorption rate, that's why we're getting so many testimonies, just unbelievable. But I can't help but overemphasize the timing and how important it is to get in this program and right now to just do it. And then last but least, your why. Our founder, talked about, your why and how important it is last night on the call and having a vision and having dreams and believing it and knowing that you can do this and not waver on it and giving 100%, not 30%, and just doing it for the next 90 days. By the time the convention here, he talked about that airplane. He talked about when you're on that runway taxiing, how some people are saying, well, I'm going to wait till January to get going. But by the time January gets going, you could be flying like that airplane. So these are some very, very key points that he gave to us last night. And he's done this for many, many years and been very successful in this industry and with this company. And last but least, why the American dream? What is it that you're on this call for? What is it that you take the sprays for? You want to be healthy, and for some of you, you want to be wealthy too. We live in a land of opportunity where people are dying to get here. I mean, we hear about it every day about what's happening with people trying to cross the borders. But yet, you look at our country and you see how many Americans, it shows how many Americans are among the wealthiest in the world, yet 85% of our population is broke at age 65. And less than 1% of our population makes more than $50,000 a year. Why is that? It's because of fear, I believe. That's one of the reasons. Last but least, let's kind of talk about why we're here, why I'm here. Because we have a financial cancer, and that financial cancer is eating us up. And I always talk about the NBA. I love the NBA and the NFL, but a lot of people don't understand my NBA, what I'm talking about. NBA I'm talking about is not the National Basketball Association. It's talking about never being broke again. That's what we're talking about. And then finally, last but least, we want to move up to the NFL. We're going to go from one league to the other. No financial limits. And I'll leave you with this quote. Keep your dreams alive. Understand to achieve anything requires faith and belief in yourself, vision, hard work, determination, and dedication. Remember, all things are possible for those who believe. And as we approach the holiday season, give the gift of these vitamin sprays of good health and good wealth. What better present to give to start the New Year's off? Thank you, Mr. T.
Oh, man, thank you, Dr. Reginald Brazel. Appreciate everything you share every week. Appreciate your leadership. Folks, all it takes is $3.99, and you can join your journey to join the NBA and never be broke again, and the NFL. No financial limits. Man, I love it every time you say that. Folks, we had an amazing call tonight, heard from some amazing leaders. Can't say enough about them all. Miss Marby holding it down in Detroit, getting ready to start an amazing talk show. Miss Denise Moore ripping it up, setting Ohio on fire. And then your testimony tonight, Mr. Washington, that was simply amazing. Definitely looking forward to hearing from you, Dr. Brazel, and of course, Pastor Dr. Dale Wafer. I mean, folks, you heard it all tonight. If you're not a member of this family, make sure you get back with the person that invited you to this call and you sign up with the Diamond Pack, folks, and then get back with your team members, put your list together. And like you said earlier, Dr. Reginald, you took the notes right off my it's almost like you were sitting there reading my notes. But, folks, we got a lot of people saying, hey, I'm going to wait till January. I'm going to wait. Those people who start now and work now and start moving on that runway now, those are the people that are going to fly the fastest and the highest once January hits. So I'm telling you, folks, don't wait till January. Plug in. Let's go now. You heard what just happened on Saturday in Ohio. We can have that same story somewhere else this following Saturday. So, folks, thank you all for joining us. We'll have this call again on Thursday night, same time, same place. In the interim, we have our morning motivational calls with Dr. Denise and Dr. Dale. Definitely make sure you plug into those, plug your team members into those calls, and we'll see everybody at the top. Good night, and this call is officially over. Be blessed.